What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Strictly Diecast episode. It is once again the end of the week here. Made it through another one. Going to be a very hot week next week, at least here. I think it's actually a record-breaking week as far as temperature goes. It's going to be anywhere from like the low to mid 90s, so it's gonna be a hot one. Not gonna be fun. Got to keep my grass watered and keep it looking green because it's looking really good right now. So I want to keep it that way. But anyways, hope all of you guys had a great week. Hope you guys are excited for the weekend. It's actually Father's Day weekend. Super pumped for that. Get to spend all day with my son Sunday, so that should be a lot of fun. But yeah, so I'm going to start off here, look at two quick little recent finds. Be honest with you guys, I really barely hunted. Actually, these finds are actually from last weekend. I actually did not find a single thing this week, which is okay. You know, you can't win them all, so you got to keep that in mind. But yeah, so we're going to take a look at those real quick. And then we are going to open up this ginormous freaking, look at the size of this box, guys. I mean, look at the size of this box. Crazy. This is by far the biggest box anybody has ever sent me. This is from my man Furiously Collecting. So we are going to open that up. I have no idea. I mean, it could even be a body part for all I know, with the size of it. So we're going to crack that open, see what's inside of it, and then we are going to finish this off by showing King Nissan, his 300ZX custom that I got done. Turned out super cool. And then I finished up a wheel swap for him. And then as I'm sure a lot of you guys saw, Honest Diecast, Ready to Diecast, which is Jeremy Lance and then Anthony over at Bullet Tony Customs and myself all came up with this simple custom build off of taking the silver Mercedes-Benz 560 AMG. We weren't allowed to strip it or repaint it or anything like that. We just had to customize it as is. So I will also be showing that off as well. And I'm pretty stoked on how that came out. But it was not originally my idea, but I will explain that later on. So let's just get into it here. We're gonna move that box out of the way real quick. So yeah, last weekend we did some grocery shopping at Walmart, and of course I went over to the diecast section and I somehow stumbled upon the brand new Fast and the Furious set. I guess it's Fast and the Furious Tokyo. Well, these are both from Tokyo Drift, even though I'm pretty sure this one isn't. But anyways, the first one is the Mercedes-Benz 500 SEL. Speaking of Mercedes-Benz, but for those of you who don't know, this was the car that supposedly crashed into Han that was driven by, I guess, who was it, Deckard Shaw or whatever like that in Tokyo. It's the one that crashed into his RX-7 and flipped it upside down, caused it to explode and killing Han. Even though we all know he didn't die because apparently he is from the Marvel universe and can just live forever like Michael Myers, so. But yeah, super stoked to find that one. That one's pretty cool. And then I did luckily grab, there was only one of these, so I scooped it up, but it is the brand new Porsche 911 Carrera RS 3.8 in silver. Supposedly this is from Tokyo Drift 2. I'm pretty sure it's not, unless it was in a background scene, like a very background scene. So, but nonetheless, this is a brand new casting and I'm super stoked on it. They did a phenomenal job on this. So yeah, super happy to find that one as well. They did have the rest of them there, but for one, the Integra is just the same thing that we just saw last year, so could care less about that. And then they had the Toyota Land Cruiser, which I might scoop up one or two of those just to take the wheels off of them because they have the chrome revolver style wheels on it. And then they did have the Land Rover Defender 90, but I really don't care about that one either. So I got the two that I wanted. That's all that really matters. So yeah, like I said, didn't really hunt, didn't really have a lot of time to hunt this week. So, and then real quick before we open this box here, I did want to let you guys know that, so the green Civic and the pink Civic both sold. They are already off to their new owners. Actually, both of them should have probably arrived by now, hopefully, Fern. And then my man Nate actually hit me up and scooped up the pink one, which was super awesome. So that leaves this guy, the purple one, which I don't know, maybe in hindsight, I shouldn't have painted this one such a dark color. I should have maybe stuck with like a lighter purple or blue or red or something like that. I mean, the purple still, it looks really good. I personally like it. That's why I picked it. I think with the teal and the white wheels against like the purple metallic, it looks super cool. But yes, this one is still for sale. Nobody has really shown any interest in it. So again, if you guys would like this, $40 shipped in the US, anywhere, Alaska, Hawaii, you name it, it will go there. So yeah, let's try to get this guy sold. Let's not leave him. He's so lonely sitting in that case all by him lonesome. So if you guys are interested, definitely let me know. But anyways, yes, let's get on to this crazy mail call. Said that he's been wanting to send me a box for a while, and then after I sent him his box full of all the goodies that I sent him, which you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. He's the one that received that BMW Custom that I just posted a short of, that a lot of you guys seem to like. Definitely came out really, really cool, even though it was a pain in the butt to make. But yeah, so he definitely enjoyed all of that stuff. And actually, he said that he was waiting for my package because he needed some of the packing supplies, which I definitely don't think I had that much packing supply in my box that I sent him. So did a very good job of taping this bad boy up. I'm very, very curious, guys, what is in this box. And I don't remember if he said that he forgot a note or not. No big deal if he did, but I am very, very curious to say the least, what is in this giant box. Like I said, this is, I mean, look at that. Even the flap, because it's so big, it just opens up on camera, so. Oh my goodness, man. This thing is crazy. So it's very well packed, so I will say a lot of it is just packing. He probably, oh my goodness. Oh man, I see, oh dude. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. And it's like not even, oh my God. Dude, no you didn't. No you didn't. What, bro, what did you do? What do we got going on here? So I will say it is extremely well packaged. Okay, I am very, very, very excited about this because I was very much on the trigger, dude, I was very antsy, and I was just about to pull the trigger on this, but oh man, I am excited for this stuff. I've been wanting one of these for quite some time. So, all right, let's get this thing out of the way. Dude, I cannot believe you sent this stuff. Okay, sorry guys, I'm geeking out over here. So we're just gonna, right off the bat here, because this I'm very, very excited about. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Right, I will find a spot for it, I promise. But right off the bat, guys, he sent me, which I don't know if this is a Dreams custom mat or not. It does not say anywhere on it. I don't know if I do or not, but look, check this out, guys. Look at what he sent me, which I'm pretty sure this is the XL mat, which it definitely is, because I have to hold it up way back here. But dude, I have been wanting a mat so bad. I do have that one that Steve sent me, but it is just of that R35 Skyline, which is super cool. I keep it on this table that I open everything up on. So, but I actually watched, if you guys aren't familiar, definitely go check out this channel as well, but Demo's Diecast, he recently got a new background, and I asked them to send me the link for it, and it was actually off of Etsy, but this guy has a whole Daikoku photo, oh my goodness, how do you pronounce it? Daikoku, I think. I'm definitely butchering this. I'm having a brain fart right now, but it is the iconic and famous parking lot in Japan, for all like the JDM dudes to meet up with underneath like the bridge and stuff. But he has a background of that with like all the trucks and the bridges and everything like that. So my plan was to get that as a background and then get a mat. That way it was tall enough to where I can just set my turntable down and just have that as the background, and that would completely solve my background. So yeah, this is so freaking cool. This is awesome. It is absolutely ginormous. I'm pretty sure that this is definitely like the XL mat, which it would fit on my customizing table, but I literally have everything on my customizing table, so I will definitely have to source something out to put this on. But nonetheless though, dude, thank you very, very much for that. This thing is super, super sick. I mean, I can literally fit like 50 cars on this thing, guys. It is crazy big. So that is awesome, dude. You definitely did not have to send me this, because I know these mats aren't cheap by any means, but I will definitely be getting some use out of that. But he also sent me some other stuff as well. So this must be, I'm assuming, I guess this would be some sort of background, which I don't know how you would use it as such, because it lays down like a mat, but he sent me like a, I guess it's on like the side of like a drag strip, but that's super cool too. It does say Lucas Oil on it, but yeah, I don't know how that would actually, I guess maybe like you lay it on like the side of like your mat, because then it would act as like the grandstand maybe. I don't know. I've never really had like a legitimate mat before, guys, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, so that's super cool. So thank you very much for that, man. I am super stoked. Like, I didn't even get into like anything like, I mean, it is diecast related, but it's not. But actually this right here will work out really good, at least for now, because this is pretty much the size of this smaller table that I have. But he sent me another little parking mat here, so definitely out of Japan there. But it's got, how many spots we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So look at that, 10 spots to display some cars. So this definitely will work, at least for now, until I figure out what to do with that giant parking mat. But dude, thank you so much for this stuff. This is awesome. That alone is just super, super cool, because I'm pretty sure I've mentioned in a lot of his videos how like cool like his dioramas and like mats and everything is. Like, if I had the space, guys, like this room really isn't all that big. I know I still have to do a general overview here, but yeah, I mean, it's only probably, it's not very big, and honestly, I hate to kind of say it, but I am almost running out of room to like hang stuff up now too. But it is what it is. It just helps me kind of manage everything as well. So yeah. All right, anyways, let's see what else my man sent me here. So this, dude, I'm pretty sure, yep. Dude, wow. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but he sent me like half of his diorama stuff. So this is, I'm almost positive I know what this is. Yep, he sent me another diorama. I'm assuming this is probably a Shop 164, if I'm not mistaken. So probably the same place that I got that Los Angeles one. Actually, it might not be, because this has a lot of different pieces on it. So this might be a G-Fans, because I think he has a lot of those as well. So I think that's might be what it is. But regardless, dude, I really, really appreciate this, because this is super cool too. So this is just like another cool little thing I can have for display purposes. But yeah, it's like a Nissan garage. So that's awesome. Definitely a big Nissan fan. This actually part's really cool, because it's got all the wheels in the background there. GTR. Obviously, you guys know I'm a Skyline fanboy, so the Datsun and the Nissan badge right there. So I will definitely have to, I'll probably hit you up on Instagram after this and ask you how to put this together, since there are no instructions. I'm sure it's probably pretty straightforward. And actually it's pretty cool, because it even comes in little steps and everything like that. So this is like a legitimate little like diorama. So dude, I am like a kid on Christmas right now. I am super, super stoked about this. And then this part, obviously it has the lights on it that you can click on and off to display your stuff in. Man, dude, that in general is just super, super awesome. Got some more goodies here. Got like a little handrail, another little piece. So that is awesome. I'll definitely have to figure out how to put that together. Dude, tons of good. You're definitely the first person to send me like diorama related stuff other than the garage that I still use for my man Jesse over at Jesse's Diecast Garage. That garage, Jesse, has seen a lot of action and work since we did that trade. What, almost 2 years ago now, which is crazy to think about, but yeah, still using it, man, still kicking. So all right, so yes, thank you for all that diorama stuff, dude. I greatly appreciate it. I'm super stoked about those mats though. Been itching to do that. So then he sent me something in a protective case, and I see the back of it here, and it says 83 Chevy Silverado, and I believe this is on an international card because it's got the symbol on the back, and I'm not going to look at the front of it just yet, but this is from, it has a 2013, so 2014 release, so this is like right before, or like right during like the time I kind of started getting like serious about collecting. So I do not know, I kind of have a feeling I know what it is, but dude, I don't, here, I'm going to show it to you guys first. Hopefully it's in frame there. Nice. Dude, this is, oh, the Fram one. Dude, this is sick. I had a feeling it was gonna be probably one of those like harder to find Silverados from that year, because I believe there was like a couple releases of them, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not like too up and up on my Silverado information and stuff like that. I mean, I definitely have a couple versions of them, but nothing like too crazy. Like I don't have any like the Fire Squad ones or like the Super Treasure Hunt one. I do have the Legends Tour one, but that's kind of like the extent of to get some alcohol and wipe that little sticker off there. But that's kind of like the extent of where my Silverado collection kind of ends at here. So I don't know if this was a harder to find one or not. I mean, I've definitely seen it before on like Lanley's channel and whatnot. But dude, thank you very much for sending this to me, man. I definitely appreciate it. And I'm not sure if this one is like super sought after or not. I honestly have no idea, guys. Like I said, I've known about it, but never seen one in person, don't know really much about them, so. But nonetheless, I greatly appreciate this because this thing is super sick, dude. I love that orange color. Just like the whole Fram livery on it. Super sick. Super clean in that orange. Can't beat like a nice dark orange metallic. I'm definitely a sucker for that, so. Got the Fram logo up on the hood. But yeah, because it doesn't say guaranteed for life on it either, so. Yeah, I'm assuming it's an international card, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys know anything about this, let me know. I'll have to do some research on it. But regardless, man, thank you very much for that. Not to say that I'm not stoked to get that, but I am very stoked to get those mats. Because like I said, I was definitely eyeing those up and about to pull the trigger on them. But I'm still going to get that background regardless. So at least I have a sweet mat to complete it whenever I do. So that is awesome. Thank you very much, Chris. I greatly appreciate it, man. Again, I'm sure a lot of you guys know who he is because he's got almost like 7,000 followers, which is crazy, but definitely go check him out. I'll put his channel info right there, and then you can also find him on Instagram. Like I said, we've known each other for quite some time now. He's definitely one of like the OG dudes. He's definitely encouraged me to make some late night eBay purchases. Is actually funny enough that RLC El Camino that I showed you guys a while ago, he was actually the one I was talking to that night, and I'm like, dude, I found one for a really good deal. I don't know if I should do it. And he's like, oh, come on, do it. Like just pressuring me, and then next thing you know, I ended up buying it. So yeah, but overall, super cool dude, super laid back, and has a great channel. And like I said, he's got that new diecast room set up as well. So yes, thank you very much, man. I greatly appreciate it. I cannot wait to get those mats set up though. Definitely will be sending you some pictures when I do. get this back in its case here. Alrighty, so again, thank you very, very much for that. That's awesome. So that will wrap it up for this end. So we will go ahead and take a look at that custom 300ZX I did for King Nissan for a trade that we worked out. And then other than that, I didn't get to give my best friend that R33, so I'm actually planning on giving that to him Sunday, or maybe even Saturday. I don't know yet, whenever I will see him for like a Father's Day gift, because him and his wife, which she's also one of my best friends, they're expecting their first baby beginning of August, so it's gonna be like a little surprise Father's Day gift for him. So, and then yeah, other than that, I just I don't really have too much going on, but still cranking them out, guys. So alrighty, we will go ahead and get this camera flipped around here and take a look at some sweet looking Nissan customs. Alrighty guys, got all set up here, and if you could not tell, I was just way too excited about that one mat I got, so I actually laid it down here. As you can see, got it laid down. Does fit good on this table, but like I said, I will definitely have to try and figure something out to set up a display area. But regardless, got the turntable set up. So we are going to start off by looking at that Mercedes build I was talking about. Like I said, the main objective was you could not strip it and repaint it. You had to work with how it came factory, which was with that silver metallic paint, and utilize all the details and everything like that on it, but just kind of make it your own. So I will be very straightforward with you guys. I was actually to the point where I honestly was about to just back off of the build, because I really didn't know what direction I wanted to go with it. I was really kicking around the idea of turning it into a DTM touring car of sorts, but I couldn't find the right wheels, and the wheels really stopped me on this. And it was kind of funny, whenever I was texting those guys, I was just saying like, oh, like the easy way out would be to just slam this thing and stance it, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. Well, needless to say, guys, I did not practice what I preached, and that's basically what I did. But I did make one major altercation to this thing, and I do have to give all the credit to my man Jeremy Lance over at Ready to Diecast. It was actually his idea that he came up with. I just executed it, and the end result, guys, is super, super cool. So without any further ado, I will present to you my submission to the simple build challenge. And as you can see, guys, something is missing there. Let me know down in the comments if you know what it is. So yeah, Jeremy was like, dude, you need to chop the top off of that thing and make it into a convertible. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm like, I think it would look goofy. I don't know if it could pull it off. And he's like, dude, he's like, it would be sick. Nobody would expect it. I'm like, well, you got that right. So I was still just kind of kicking it around, didn't know what to do. And then I finally was like, screw it one night. I took the Dremel to it, and here is the end result. I will be the first to say, though, that this is not 100% perfect, and if I could do this again, I would definitely do it differently. I could probably have grounded these a little bit more flat in the back, and then also next time what I would have done is cut up and probably straight across right before the factory moonroof on this thing, and keep like the middle part of like the roof right there going across. I think that probably would have made it look a little bit better. Of course I didn't think of that until after the fact. So yeah, and then I had to obviously cut the entire windshield and the rest of the glass all out as well. It's a little bit crooked, but I mean, for my first time kind of converting a casting into a convertible, I think I did a pretty good job. And then I also just decided to get some nice deep dish BBS style alloy wheels. Those came from Mod My Ride, and I slammed it all the way down and stanced it out a little bit, and then just detailed up like the exhaust is done up on that. And then it does have a little bit of interior detailing, nothing factory steering wheel, just the shifter and then the speakers. And then as you can see, I did black out the grills down there, yellow fog lights, and then chromed out the emblem. And then that was it, guys. Oh, and I also added some chrome on the mirrors as well. Luckily I did have some silver paint laying around for another build that I did not have a chance to film. Actually, I had to it was a commission build that I had to get done and sent off to somebody before Sunday for Father's Day, because it was actually for his dad. I'll throw up pictures of it up on my Instagram, but yeah, I did not get to take a video of that, so it is what it is. It was nothing really too crazy, but yeah, so anyways, so yeah, I just took some silver paint and dotted it up around there so it blends in relatively well. I mean, if you look up at it close, it's not 100% perfect, but so yeah, that is my submission to the build off. Definitely stands out. Definitely probably maybe the first of its kind. I have not seen anybody else do this to this particular Mercedes, so hey, who knows, maybe I'm a trendsetter, maybe I'm be the first one to ever do it and everybody else will follow suit. But yeah, that is what I came up with. These build offs are super fun, and I can't wait to see what we come up with next. So, and yes, she does roll. If any of you guys are wondering there, she is a roller. Oh yeah. Yes, I can also slam and stance Hot Wheels, guys. But yeah, we will set that off to the side there. And then yeah, these next two are going to be for King Nissan. This first one, he just wanted a super simple wheel swap done on this Nismo R34. This was either, I don't know if this was like the 2-pack one or the transport one, doesn't really matter because they're both the same, but he said that he just wanted some nice chrome TE37 style wheels slapped on it and detailed up a little bit, so that's exactly what I did for him. So yeah, just threw some chrome TEs on it, and then detailed up the exhaust and like the transmission and stuff for him. And actually, I do need to add some black on that exhaust tip. I did not realize that I did not do that, so I will have to get that done for you, man. No big deal. And then the interior I also did up as well. I did the seat harnesses in red with chrome, obviously to tie in with the Nismo livery there. And then I did the steering wheel and some gauges and everything as well. Speaker surrounds in the back. Nothing too crazy, just some very slight detail work, but hey, even that can make a car kind of stand out, and you can make it your own as well. So hopefully you're happy with this, man. Definitely came out pretty good just for a basic simple wheel swap. These are always fun to do because they are not that much work. So yeah, there is that one. Tuck that off back to the side here, and it's dude, I love this mat. This mat is super cool. So let me get a drink of water here real quick. And we will move into the final piece here. So he also wanted a custom Nissan 300ZX. I have not done one of these yet, so I was super excited to do one. And he basically told me what he wanted was kind of as close to midnight purple as I could get, which I haven't really mastered like chameleon and color shift paint jobs all that well. But I did kind of experiment with this one, and I think it came out really cool. And then he wanted some graphics and stuff to it. So anyways, without any further ado, man, I will present to you, because he said he wanted to see it in the video first without any pictures or anything. So hopefully you're ready for this, man. I present to you your Nissan 300ZX. So again, he wanted something that was very close to midnight purple, which came on the R34s. So what I did with this particular one is I actually sprayed it black first, because you have to obviously lay down a black base. And then what I did is I actually took two different color shift paints, which they were both spray paint. But one was, I think like one was like Blue Galaxy, and then the other one was like Purple Sunrise or something like that. And what I did is I basically sprayed one, let it dry, and then I sprayed the other one like the other way on top of it. So like if I think I sprayed like the blue one going all down this direction, and then I sprayed the purple one going all down the other direction. So as you guys hopefully can see there, it has definitely got that chameleon kind of color changing look, because it goes from that bluish green and then there it hits the purple and so on and so forth. I mean, you definitely, like, there's the purple and then there's the blue. I mean, you really have to catch it like in the right lighting. Luckily this lighting is doing it justice. So yeah, so that was like as close to like that midnight purple in quotations as I could get. So yeah, and then he did want the Nismo decals on it, so those all came from Mod My Ride. And then these taillight decals also came from Mod My Ride. He wanted these white kind of clear style looking ones, so those are the ones I put in the back there. I just kind of put like the Nismo on the doors. I didn't really know where else to put them. It does have Nismo down there on the hood, as well as in between the taillights in the back there, and then I also added a JDM license plate. And then yes, this stuff is all hand painted up there. I have never done these headlights before, so I just kind of try to do like the factory style look. Kind of makes it look like a kind of like that Japanese like devil mask look, like with like the single eyes, like the dragon, kind of angry dragon look. So I just blacked them out and then put white and then chrome in the middle there, and then I did the marker lights up front, and the grills are black. And then yeah, as far as the underneath goes, nothing too crazy, just the suspension and the exhaust there. These are the wheels that I chose. He said he just wanted some style of wheel. He wasn't too particular about it. I will actually say though, these were actually gold, and then I didn't care for how the gold looked, so then I decided to chrome them out. So those are actually gold chrome wheels that I just made regular chrome. So I think they look pretty good. It is a roller obviously as well, and I believe I did lower this one like a tad, just to close up that wheel gap in there, as you can see. So, but the coolest feature I did to this thing, pretty proud of this, is I actually cut out the T-tops on it, so you could actually see down in that interior. Hopefully you didn't mind, man. I just thought it was like too cool not to do, to just cut them out, and that way you can really see it in the interior, because this glass is not in the best of shape. So as you can see, I did the seat inserts red there. The shifter is done up. Where's the steering wheel at? The steering wheel was on the left side on this one. Steering wheel was done up. It's kind of hard to see in there. Yeah, and I did some like gauges and everything like that. It's super hard to get the right angle in there. But yeah, as you can see, I did like the seats red, and yeah, cut the T-tops out. So I think that looks pretty cool too. And then obviously added some chrome on the mirrors there. And yeah, so again, not too crazy of a build. It's what he wanted. I was going off of what he wanted, because I'm doing this in exchange for what he sent me a while ago in a trade. So hopefully you like it, man. Definitely a super fun one to do, and I'm pretty proud of that color shift. I think it turned out really, really cool, especially how it hits in the different light there. And yeah, glad to get a 300ZX under my belt. So I will take some pictures of this thing, take my shorts video with it, and get it packaged up and get ready to ship off to you, man. So there you have it, guys. We will wrap it up there. So let me know what you think of my couple little recent finds there, and then that awesome mail call from our man Furiously Collecting. Thank you again so much for those mats and everything else, and that Silverado. I greatly appreciate it, dude. And then let me know what you guys think about my Mercedes little simple custom there, the wheel swap R34, and then this awesome looking 300ZX that I made. With that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up button. It greatly helps me out. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about everything. And please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also to those of you who are fathers out there, I hope you guys have an awesome Father's Day on Sunday. And we will see you in the next episode. Peace.